When we started Karate Combat, we had high hopes, but we had no idea it would turn into this.
I was expecting boring karate, and then, the concept art for Karate Combat was something that I'd never seen before.
I always speak of Karate Combat like a revolution, and we're just getting started.
Salt Lake City, here we come. Oh yes, Karate Combat number 550.
In terms of martial arts, karate is the biggest sport in the world. But when it comes to network TV and it being a popular sport, there's some gap where it falls.
When we started Karate Combat over 6 years ago, we wanted to make a home for the best strikers on the planet. And not only were we able to do that, but we were able to create everything about it for the younger generation across every vector.
Get ready, Karate Combat is on its way.
From our very first event in Miami in 2018, which was live, we had a vision of creating something unique.
Tonight, Karate Combat makes its live debut to the world, coming to you from Miami, Florida. It's Karate Combat Inception, and it begins now.
We first started with exotic locations. We went to Greece with the Parthenon. We went to the top of the World Trade Center.
We had all the visionaries and the best athletes in combat sports interested in what we're doing. But for us, the choice was easy. We want the best karate guys, the best strikers out there to be the leaders of Karate Combat.
Hey everyone, with the great Boss Rutan, I'm Sean Wheelock. Really glad that you're with us for our first ever live broadcast worldwide for Karate Combat.
2018, I got a phone call. Somebody asked me, hey, are you interested to be involved in this new karate league, this full contact karate league? Because we're gonna start one.
We have Bas Rutten, Lyoto Machida, GSP, Wonder Boy, and they're the perfect partners for Karate Combat. And culturally, they also have the values of Karate Combat.
Bas and I will go over some of the rules and techniques you'll see in Karate Combat by the fighters tonight.
Now, before we break everything down, let's go over the scoring system. So judging is based on effective...
The coronavirus presents a public health emergency in the United States.
Then COVID hit, and we decided to go live to tape.
We went to the largest movie studio in the world in Budapest, and we shot the events in front of a green screen, and we used movie technology to insert a virtual background.
Originally, we always thought that a virtual production would be the best fit for us.
One of our dreams was to make every event look like a real-life version of Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, and we managed to partner with Unreal Engine to make that come to life.
We were just thinking, all right, what's the most efficient way to do this? And then we realized, well, wait a second, this is actually what will make us extremely different.
So I think we're an early test of the future of, a live sporting event. Seeing what we see here, I can't imagine the rest of the industry not making similar changes over the next 5 years.
Hello and welcome to the Season 3 premiere of Karate Combat. We are back and bringing you every punch, kick and throw from another exhilarating season of full contact karate.
You probably know that karate really found its roots in Okinawa, Japan, and that is where we are right now, Okinawa, Japan.
We first taped it and later we broadcasted it. Doing 3 shows a day. That means 3 openings, 3 middles, 3 closers.
I'll be back, I promise you.
For all we knew, it was going to look like some cheesy video game and it wasn't going to be well received, but the fans absolutely loved it.
Hello and welcome to Karate Combat. It's Season 4, Event 4, and we have the biggest main card to date. 4 fights on the prelims, 4 in the main
As the
event.
technology got better and the league grew, we had to find a way to go from live to tape to a live show. And luckily, the precise camera tracking on Unreal Engine was getting to the point where we could do it live.
Hello and welcome to Karate Combat 43. We are live from the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. We've taken over a condemned prison here in Mexico City for Karate Combat 44 tonight.
We have large stadium build-outs, yet we still insert a virtual background over the audience. So our fans get the best of both worlds.
We like to entertain from the top to bottom. Even if you're not watching a fight during the event, you're still getting entertained by some of the packages that we have with the fighters.
As we grow, we've been able to use our platform to really accelerate the fighters' potential.
Most fighters have the luxury of their legacy being about themselves. Shahzaid doesn't have that.
I want everyone to remember my country. I will show the world real Pakistani power.
In Pakistan, we've had our first national hero, Shahzaid. He was already a famous striker over there, but Karate Combat gave him the platform to be vaulted to the world stage.
It was really cool to see the transition that these fighters made because they came from point karate. We literally saw fights where somebody threw a punch, yeah, and he stopped and the opponent just kept on going. And then they realized, oh, wait a minute, I got to keep on fighting. So everybody started cross-training. And suddenly, once that happened, you saw Karate Combat, the level, getting better and better and better.
So Karate Combat started out as more karate focused, and now we've taken over the entire world of striking as the top striking league. We designed the Karate Combat rule set to be the most exciting rule set in combat sports.
Karate Combat is scored on effective striking, effective takedowns, aggressiveness, and defense. The fighter who presses the action is going to be the one that is going to be rewarded on the judges' scorecards.
We had to be very sensitive with building this evolved rule set. We made sure to still follow the traditions of karate while you see the elbows, Kyokushin with the thigh kicks.
Oh, he's trying to get Kazimba out of here early. And they are throwing.
From 2018 to where we are now, we've expanded to opening up to more MMA styles. And as of the last year and a half, we've really become a household name. Joe Rogan talked about it, how being so close to the action and the way that we set up the pit, it makes a really, really good event.
Karate Combat is doing it like that, where they have a flat surface and it's on the edges. There's mats that go to the edges, like at an angle.
In the angle, like
yeah,
people cannot climb out.
They kind of go up against it, but then they get pushed and then they fall down.
When you have ropes or a cage, that vertical platform, you can lean back, you can defend yourself, you can stall on that cage, and it slows down the action. With the pit at those 45-degree angles, you're virtually helpless if you fall over. And what that does is it forces the fight in the center. And because of that, there's so much more action.
Oh! Look at this.
And the big flurry here. That's a huge shot.
When we first started, we were just streaming on YouTube. Now we're on TV in over 100 countries, but we still stay core to our roots of providing free, exciting content to anybody.
For a while, it didn't seem like it was really worth the effort. We didn't have the viewership that some of these other leagues have, but hard work paid off.
Most recently, we've gotten up to over 40 million live views per event.
I truly believe Karate Combat is going to absolutely take over the world. When you think of the greatest strikers on the planet, you will be thinking of Karate Combat.
The other thing that we're the first to do is create the first league for cryptocurrency. The league is completely governed by the Karate token.
Karate Combat is the new striking league taking over combat sports. Real fights, real stories, real knockouts. And boy, Karate Combat is issuing a token that will govern the league. Oh, come on, man, not you again. Go here.
At first, we didn't know how the fans would receive it, but they absolutely love it. Not only can they pick their favorite fighters to win, they also have a say in the rule set, what fighters are being selected, every single thing there is to do with the league.
Nice. It's over, wow!
From the first Karate Combat, we've made a lot of strides. Now we're here at KC 50 events, can you believe it? And we're gonna continue pushing the envelope, and we're gonna continue trying things that other combat sports just simply won't try because it's too hard.
We had a monkey licking my head, and now we're at Karate Combat 50 coming up in Salt Lake City. What a trip.
At Karate Combat 50, it's amazing what we've accomplished. And I'd really like to thank our team, our sponsors, and most importantly, the athletes and fans for making this happen.
Look at this.
Oh, that's a huge shot.